Your two hobbies are riding BMX and Krav Maga, dirty fighting. Krav Maga, just eye gouging and ball grabbing. I mean, I used to fight, so I know what that is. I'm like, that's just not even fair fighting. That's like, you want to fight? Stitch, could you imagine having to work a Krav Maga fight? You'd be taping up balls all day. All right, guys, I got. Listen, next round, kick him in the cock. See, riding a BMX and doing Krav Maga, that's what your passion is. A restaurant's just to make your parents happy. Be honest with me, it is, isn't it? Because that's what Indian parents do, they shit on your dreams. He's like, Mom, Dad, I want to ride a BMX. Okay, BMX. Oh, God. Is your hutch going to make you money? Or whatever the bikes are called now? Your hutch, is that too old school? Is your mongoose going to... I don't know what those are the good bikes in the 80s. I don't know what's around now. Thanks that guy, Duck Dynasty. You know what I'm talking about, right? You saw, those are the same bikes you and I wanted, right? I didn't have one. My parents bought me a bullshit, like, a Canadian Tire bike. That's what they did. Yeah. In Canada, there's a place called Canadian Tire, and they make... and they make the worst copies of shit. I had a supercycle. I had to strip the stickers off, and then I went and bought mongoose stickers and stuck it on the side of my bike. Oh, shit, Russell's got a mongoose. Let me lift it up. Like, the fuck, made of lead? What's your name, Duck? Michael. Good to meet you, buddy. You look like you've killed somebody in the past. Therefore, I shall not talk with you too much. I will just conversate with you. You having a good time? Good. If you need a surgeon, there's a couple of them behind you. An allergist. Black dude, how are you? I don't want you to feel like I didn't see you. I saw you. I don't like that you didn't look happy when I talked to you. Like, what is your name? Yeah, black guy. I'm talking to the black guy right there. Yeah. Eric, good to meet you. That's my dad's name. Yeah, well, It was my dad's name. What do you mean that's funny? He was. Eric Reginald Peters. That was my father. Son of a bitch. What do you do, Eric? Which union? I work for the union. Like this. Like, the union? Which one? Communications workers. Oh, good. Well, I would expect you to communicate that better. That's not what you want your union delegate doing. Yeah, I'm here to talk to you. About what? We got a handle. I was at my parents' house about a month ago, and I was watching TV with my dad, right? We were sitting in the living room watching TV, and they had the Gay Pride Parade was on that weekend. And whatever makes you happy. And they were showing, they had like a live feed, not like a live feed, but like they were showing the parade, right? They were showing it on TV, right? So, would you grow up? All right, so we're watching it, right? We're watching the parade, right? And then all of a sudden, these 3 gay Indian guys came on the screen, right? I don't mean came on the screen, but I mean they appeared, right? So I'm watching it, right? And these 3 gay Indian guys are like, hey, we are Indian and we're gay. We represent the gay South Asian community. And my dad looks at me and he goes, that is disgusting. Do you know them? I was like, why the hell would I know them? Because they are of the gay, and you are in the entertainment business. Then my dad started to get really irritated with them, because they just kept showing them on the screen. It didn't really bother me, because it's just, it's gay pride, and they were just being proud and gay, right? So my dad started to get really irritated with them, going, this is wrong. We should not have gay Indians. Indian men should not be gay. I go, Dad, we got a population crisis over there. We could use a couple of homos in India right now. You know what I'm saying? How you doing, bro? You good? What's your name, sir? Ray. Nice to meet you, Ray. What are you, Mexican? What? Chaldean. Oh, okay. All right. Mesopotamia in the house. All my ancient people are here. Now, you and the Assyrians, you guys got beef, or are you guys okay with each other? Are you guys basically the same, or? Yeah, the same. Okay. All right, good. Somebody boo. One guy from Iraq, boo! It's ours now! That's your lovely wife with you, Ray? Nice. Are you Chaldean as well? Isn't that great? You moved to America to marry the same woman you could have married had you never left in the first place. That's Now here's the thing. With Chaldeans, I accept it because you're on a limited run. You know what I mean? There's not a lot of you, and there's not enough to make it. So you got to stay together and be like, we have to do this to keep Aramaic alive. But it's almost redundant when Indian people do it. It's just fucking dumb when we do it. Like, look, like it's nice and everything. You know what I mean? Like you're together, and you seem brown, and you seem brown, and what's your name, bro? Sorry, Devon. Devon. And that's your wife? Nice. And what's your name, sweetheart? What? Ami. So Devon and Devon. And how do you spell it? There's an Indian way of spelling it, isn't it? He's just like, how do I change it into English real quick? Did you get the tattoo I told you to get? Okay, good. Gym, tan, laundry, show. Nice, way to go. That's it's like an Arab Guido. That's amazing. That's what, bro? You know he's bothered. Watch, get him back on the screen. Watch this. Look at that vein on his forehead. That's what. That's why you know he's bothered by this. Looks like my dick when I'm excited. Look at that thing. That's amazing. It's amazing. What's your wife's name, Hugo? Alessia. Nice to see you, Alessia. How long have you guys been married for? Why do you have to look at each other? And it wasn't even like a loving look. It was like, I don't want to be here anymore. How long, you know? 7 years, but you've known each other for 20 years. Did you date for those first 13 years, or were you friends and then one drunken night? You showed her your Portuguese fishing rod and... She showed you her PUSSR? What's your name, my Chinese friend? Kevin, for sure, yeah. Oh, yeah. White guy? Ping! Oh, interesting, huh? Where are your parents from, Kev? They're from Burma. Oh, so you're Chinese Burmese? Or just Chinese that your parents lived in Burma for a minute and then they bounced? I have family from Burma, that's why I'm asking. I do, I'm not making that up. There's a lot of my people there. It's close enough. So what do they speak? Do they speak Burmese, or do they speak Cantonese, or Hakka, Mandarin? Mandarin and Cantonese. Gangster. What do you speak? They just mixed it up all the time? That's got to f*** you. Your parents speak 3 languages, and they speak all of them. They started off with one language, the middle is another, and then they ended with another. You're like, I don't know where I'm getting cussed out. I'm getting cussed out all across Asia at the moment. So do you speak all 3, plus obviously English, because we're talking? So you actually speak all 3, but you don't know which is which. It's like wild rice. It looks like rice, but there's other in it, you know? Did they give you like a Chinese name? Because there's no way they named you fucking Kevin, let's be honest. They may have called you Kevin, but they didn't name you fucking Kevin. What's your Chinese name, Kev? Let's get to the bottom of this. Why? And your brother's name, why not, I guess? And your sister, XY? I hope that's the right thing on that. I don't know. Is it? I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I don't know. I'm glad you're here, Kevin. Between the Hamong guys. Hamong, motherfuckers, Hamong. Hamong. One person who got a Biggie reference, thanks. Good, all right. Black guy with an Asian girl, how are you? Don't think I didn't see you? I want you to know. And you got a good Asian girl too, way to go, huh? Yeah. What'd you do, tell her you were Usher? Get out of here, fuck. It does, doesn't it? Turns out you were an usher, you know what I mean? And what's your name? Marciano? That's fucked up. Marciano. What the f*** made them? Were they big fans of Rocky Marciano? Is that what it was? Or cheap clothing by Guess? Like, what is it? It's fantastic. How old are you, Mars? 31, nice. You have any kids that you know of? Just checking. Good. And you know all those people with you? Did you meet Godwin, or? No, you didn't? Godwin? Marciano, Godwin? Indian couple behind you, Indonesian. Hello, Indian couple. You're Indian, right? You're not Indian? Have you looked in the mirror? Oh, yeah. Where are you from? You're from Suriname. So you were an Indian that was taken to Suriname. What do you do? All of a sudden you're not Indian, huh? Is that your wife with you? Good job. Nice. How long have you been married for? What? Wow, that's it, huh? Do you have any babies yet? You do? Wow. Way to knock her up and get it out of the way real quick. Good job. What's your name, Suriname guy? John? I have a room in my house named after you. And your wife's name? Sharda. See? That's a good and a bad name to have, you know? Sharda. You better be careful when you're farting, you know? You don't want to be Sharda, you know? Sharda. Should be my brother's nickname. And how old's your baby? She's 11, but you've only been married for 1 year? How did you expedite this? Even the Moroccans go, what? Kifak, habibi.
I go, my parents are from India. She goes, India. See, I knew India. I go, how did you know India? Because I'm brown? She goes, no, because the Indian people, you have a big eyes and long eyelash like a cow. I go, what the fuck? And she starts going, I go, what the fuck? And she looks at the other, she goes, oh no, that's India, And then he goes, the whole fucking salon, I don't know what to do, I just tipped her and said, thank you, bye-bye. I couldn't get offended. Now every time I walk past that salon, I go, hey ladies, and I just keep going. See, the problem is we live in extreme times now. Every part of our lives is extreme. You don't even realize it's extreme now, you know what I mean? Because we've been getting conditioned to be this way for the past 40-something years. Ella has no clue that her life is extreme because it's the only way you know it. It's normal to you. But your mom and I know that your generation's waiting for us to die so we can stop telling you about how fucking normal it was. We know it's extreme. You don't. That's why, you know. And you think about it. Think about how fucked up they have us now. It doesn't matter who you are, what age you are, we're fucked up from whatever they've been doing to us. Think about what you react to versus what you should react to. Like, you'd be like, hey, did you hear there was a mass shooting in the States? And you're like, oh, that's fucking crazy. It's too bad. And then they'll be like, did you see the Johnny Depp trial? She shit on the bed. I'm like, no, there 18 people are dead. Yeah, but this bitch shit on a bed. That's fucking crazy. No, 18 people just got murdered. Yeah, but sitting on a bed? Like, that's how twisted we are. We don't react the right way to things anymore. And I was like, how did we get here? What brought us to this place? So I started researching it, right? And when I started researching, I realized there's way too many paths that got us to where we are now. So I could only focus on one road. So I chose porn. Now stay with me. Dennis, you're going to love this. Dennis, porn in the 70s, I know your mom's very upset, but if you think he's not looking at it, Mom, you're out of your mind, all right? Because he's 14 in the internet age with, you know what I mean? Like, I was looking at porn at 12, and it was in magazines. Dennis, I jerked off to still pictures of women. And they weren't even, like, dirty. They were just like...
I would never go to an Indian guy that became a doctor. Especially one that was born and raised in this part of the world. Fuck that. Because if you were born and raised here, you had real dreams, and it was never to become a doctor. Let's be honest. I would go to an Indian woman that became a doctor, because when an Indian woman becomes a doctor, that means she really wanted to be a doctor. Because even her parents are like, sweetie, you don't have to become a doctor. You can just marry a doctor. And she's like, fuck you, I want to be a doctor. I need that kind of determination from my doctor, you know? You had dreams when you were 14 years old, right, Sandeep? And it wasn't to be a doctor. That's not what a 14-year-old dreams about. A 14-year-old has dreams that are ridiculous. That your dream at 14 should never be logical. It should just be the dumbest shit you're doing at 14. I'll tell you what my dream was when I was 14. It wasn't to be a comedian. I didn't even know this job existed. My dream it'll make you feel better about whatever your dream was. My dream at 14, here's what I thought I was going to do for the rest of my life. I thought I wanted to be a dancer. All right, first of all, fuck you, all right? Second of all, I'm not a stripper. I was a break dancer, and I was like, yo, I'm going to do this shit forever. Not a realistic goal, though. What was your dream when you were a 14-year-old boy growing up on the mean streets of Mississauga, Sandeep? Now be honest, don't make no bullshit up. Huh? A musician. Did you play any instruments? Oh, well, good. That's a good start. I always have Indian guys, yell out shit that they never did. I wanted to be in the NBA. Did you play basketball? Not once. I just love giant black men. You know, just... What instrument did you play? Guitar. You good? You still throw down on it? Yeah? So you wanted to be a musician. I know what happened. Tell me if I'm right. You're about 17, 18 years old. You're sitting in your room, playing with your guitar. And your mom walked in. You were thinking, I'm going to be a musician. Your mom walked in and went, Sandu. Because that's all you need to do for an Indian nickname. All you need is add 2 O's to whatever you want the nickname to be. Sandu, like, look, Edward. Edwu. Well, that could be your name, Edwu. Sorry, that didn't work, because he might very well be an Edwu. Your mom walks in, Sandu. You're going to college? Why don't you become a doctor? And you were like, what's wrong with your face? If you become a doctor, you can fix it. So you put your guitar down and picked up stethoscope, and it was all over after that. That's why I could never go to you. I don't want my doctor to have had other dreams about being something else. My doctor in America is going to be a black guy from the hood who grew up with every disadvantaged, real hood, like in the hood, like where people were like, yo, cuz, let's go kill some motherfuckers today. I want my doctor to be the guy that said, no, man, I'm gonna be a doctor. And everybody in the hood was like, ain't nobody fuck with DeVaro. He gonna be a doctor and shit. That's how I know I got the right doctor, because he'll say, and shit, at the end of sentences. He'll look pissed off when I walk into the doctor's office. That's the doctor I want. I'm Mr. Peters. Seems your nasal passage is inflamed and shit. Did you fill out this little bitch-ass prescription? Holla at me tomorrow, motherfucker. That's the right doctor for me. I don't want my doctor to be some bratty Indian kid who grew up in Mississauga. Halfway through an operation, he just goes, fuck this shit. I want to play guitar. And he... Jesus, thanks for coming. I'm glad you're here. Wasn't expecting you. So, you know, that's Jesus 2013. He converted that water into beer. Are you knocked up? Are you? Good, thank God. Whew. That would have sucked. She was like, no. I could tell, because you have like a thin face and then just a pregnant belly. It's not, you didn't lose it, so you're good. You know what I mean? That's your husband? That's the guy that did it? Good job. When do you do, sweetheart? Today? Seriously? No. Yeah, it was real hilarious. When are you due? April, so not today. It was good. It was a good attempt. I mean, see how unhard this is? Not this. I mean, just, is this your first baby that you know of? You have kids already or no? How many? 1. How old? 8. Oh, so you're just pacing it. That's good. With him, right? No? All right. Your wife likes to yeah. Hey, she's answering, not me, buddy. I never told her to try and get cute with me. It's as easy as answering the questions. Were you there when the first kid was born? You think so? Did you have an out-of-body experience? Because I know that kid did. Came out of her body. Nobody?
I can't spell them out for you. I will have you all converted to basketballs if you don't fucking watch out, because I have Eric here, and he is a basketball converter. He will train you how to bounce. How long have you been married for? 14 years, wow. How old are you, buddy? 30, what the f***? You got married at 24? Is that the right math? This many Indians, I knew if I was wrong, but that's wrong. Incorrect. Tattoo from here. Don't f***ing change it now. Are you Superman? Are you a superhero when nobody's looking? You see that right there? Right there. Come on, Q. He's got Superman on his arm. See that? See that? Oh, shit, yeah. Yeah. There was a dumb idea when you did that, huh? What made you get Superman on your arm? Yeah, clearly. Clearly a dumb idea. Was that your first tattoo? Is that your only tattoo? Good, smart man. You tapped out at the right time. I want Superman. But what's that other around it? What is that, like? Oh, you flames? Flaming Superman? Hey, Roger. Just a pink streak across the sky. How old are you that you went and did that dumb thing on your arm? You were 17. How old are you now? 24. What happened? What's going on? It's been a rough 7 years, buddy. That's, I was expecting a different answer, that's all. What do you do? You what? You're in education? That's awkward, huh? Look, kids, do as I say, don't do as I do. And get that kryptonite out of here. I'm from a different generation, you know. My generation never just went and got tattoos. We live in that time now where people just do it for no fucking reason. They get a flaming Superman on their arm or whatever, you know. People don't think. When I was a kid, the only people I saw with tattoos were old white guys, and they would have like an anchor on their forearm. It wouldn't even look like an anchor. It would look like a check mark, you know what I mean? Looked like they got it when they hit rough water. It was like, ugh. And then they'd have like an old school name like Ethel or something underneath it. And you're like, what's an Ethel? That was my lady. I was in the Navy. I earned that thing. Like, all right, slow down, Pops, you know. We never just did. My generation always thought about the future for some reason. We're crazy, you know. We thought about, you know, getting older and having shit that you don't want on you for the rest of your life. Back in the day, you used to be able to look at somebody and you could tell by where their tattoo was and what it was, what kind of person they were. Like if you saw somebody with a neck tattoo back in the day, you were like, that's a crazy son of a right there. Because they would always have some ill written like FTW, f*** the world. Then they'd have the teardrop tattoo. What's a teardrop for? I killed him. And I couldn't cry my own tears. Don't you quit on me. Now it doesn't matter what the tattoo is. It's lost all its meaning now, you know. You got these little emo kids with skinny jeans and life is difficult tattooed on their neck and real tears running down his face. Why are you crying? This f***ing hurt. Girls always get the dumb tattoos as far as I'm concerned. Women don't think anymore, you know. They start off with the cute one usually. Women, what'd you get? What'd you get? I got a dolphin on my ankle, ting! They don't think about getting old. What about when you're 80? That dolphin's gonna look like a can of tuna. Nobody thinks about the future anymore. There was a girl at one of my shows. I go, what do you guys? She goes, I got one
one here, and I got one here, and I got stuff on my back.
I'm like, I got stuff on my back too, but I wax it off, you know. I go, what do you got on your back? She goes,
Scriptures? I have scriptures written all over my back.
she had scriptures written all over her back. Who is that for? The guy her, that's who it's for. That's not what I want to see the first time I bang this chick. I don't want to flip her over and the fucking Bible staring me in the face. Yeah, baby, it's about what the fuck is... Is that your wife or your girlfriend? Or?
Girlfriend.
Girlfriend. That's how long you been together for?
A couple of years.
A couple of years. You're probably you thinking about locking her down, or you're just gonna waste her time, English guys. Why are you sweating right now? For no reason. She seems like a lovely lady, and you seem to still like each other. You know. Look at them. They're engaged. They've been together 4 years. They're still holding hands, huh? Look at that. That's cute.
Must be the t-shirt.
It is the t-shirt. She's not grabbing his meat. She's holding his hand. You know what I mean? She's not like this. Oh, Peter. Yeah, you know, she's not. Just holding his hand. You know? Who has kids? You have kids, sir? Older guy? How are you? I mean, older with respect, not like, oh, fucking old. I mean, you're obviously older than me, unless you just aged horribly, you know what I mean? But what's your name, sir? Al. Al. And who are you here with, Al? Your family?
Yep.
Is any of those your kids?
My wife and my son.
Your wife and your son?
And daughter.
And daughter or daughter-in-law? Which one? I go, daughter or daughter-in-law? Goes, yep. What's your wife, son? Hello? Bastard, hello. He's fucking looking at me and he's like... This isn't YouTube. I'm not buffering right now. I'm talking right to you. Is that your only child, Al? Yeah, you like him? It's good, right? How old are you, buddy? 26. What are you so shifty-eyed for? Well, that would have been great if you weren't chubby when you did that, you know what I mean? It was like, and then a big sweat stain right there. Great, that's going to be on film forever. When you're your dad's age, what the fuck was I thinking? How old are you, Dad?
62.
62. You look great for 62. You look like shit for 42, but you do. You look good for 62. I wasn't expecting 62. That's good. And were you in the room when he was born? Yep. Let me tell you something, guys. If you ever have kids, when your wife goes into labor, do your best to not be there. Like, be in the vicinity. You could be in the hospital. You know. You can make her think you're in the room. Like, you know, do some sort of voice note on your phone and push, honey, push, and then hit repeat and loop, and then. But when she's giving birth, don't go in that room. Because women get crazy when they're giving birth. They say the meanest shit to you, don't they? Because they're in pain. They feel that pain. And then they start thinking, you're the fucking reason for this pain. I hate you with everything in me right now. They just get mean, don't they? Here's the problem, is that women think that men don't think that giving birth hurts. Of course it hurts. It has to hurt. I've had shits that hurt. I can only imagine. How much worse it would hurt when you're squeezing a human out of you. But that's part of the deal, ladies, and I'm not trying to downplay how painful it is. It's extreme pain. I can only imagine, you know? But the positive side to the pain of giving birth is that it's physical pain, which means it'll go away eventually. 6, 7 weeks later, your vagina will snap back together.
You'll forget all about it. You'll be walking around, you'll stub your toe, you'll be like, ow, my toe. You'll be like, what about your vagina? Fuck that, my toe hurts. Physical pain is the best pain you could hope for. I used to box, and I would get black eyes and headaches, but after a couple of days it would go away. I'm not comparing boxing to your box. I'm just saying that physical pain goes away, you know? Because when you're giving birth, all you really need to do, ladies, is lean back and focus. Focus on squeezing this person out of you. You don't have to see what we saw in that fucking room. We can't unsee it. 6-7 weeks later, your vagina's okay. The rest of my life is fucked. It's been 26 years. You think Al's forgotten? He's not forgotten shit. I'm scared to go down on chicks to this day. It's been 2 years. I'm scared. I'm jabbing my way in. I'm like... It's the worst thing you could ever see, isn't it, Al? It's like watching your favorite restaurant burn down. I mean, they'll rebuild it, you know. But I'm not eating there again. Fuck that, you know. That menu's different. They've done all kinds of things. They put a drive-thru in there now. Mexicans working in the back. Is he a good kid, Al? Absolutely. Was he a smart child? He was always. That your dad really loves you, dude. Because my dad would be like, this guy's a fucking idiot. You know what I mean? Like that. Either your dad does, either he loves you a lot or he can't stand you and he doesn't want us to know. You know what I mean? Indian dads will say, this guy's a fucking idiot. Do you love him? Of course I love him. That's my child. What a fucking idiot. An absolute idiot. My daughter's pretty smart. I'm impressed by her. She's only 2 and she's already speaking Spanish and English, which is impressive to me. I wanted her to learn Spanish first because, first of all, she's half Latina and we live in California. So, you know, I wanted to at least know the language of California. Spanish is a very helpful language in California. I mean, you go to a restaurant, you want your car back from valet, you want to know, like, what to say. You know what I mean? So... So you know what I did? I told my ex-wife's family, they're from Ecuador, I said, do me a favor, please only speak to the baby in Spanish. They were like, no problem. Hey, do you want us to teach her English too? Nah, I got this. Last thing I want is my daughter being born in America and sounding like an immigrant, you know? Dad, you coming over? No, sweetheart, no Jews are coming over. Not unless my agent calls. And when you do have kids, trust me on this one. Buy your children, buy your babies, buy them educational toys. Best thing you could do. Because they start learning really young. I bought my daughter this toy, and you push the color, and it says the color. It'll push it, and it'll be like, it'll push yellow, and it'll be like, yellow, green, blue. But the cool thing in America is all the educational toys have a switch from English to Spanish. I flicked all her toys to Spanish. Now I'm learning Spanish too. Who's thinking I am? Now when she pushes it, it goes, amarillo, verde, azul. Now I know how to say yellow, green, and blue in Spanish. But only like an opera singer. Let me tell you where this backfired on me. A few weeks ago, I was in LA. I needed some yellow paint. I went to Home Depot, and I walked in, and there was a Mexican guy working inside. Inside Home Depot. So that's progress. Thank you, Mr. Obama. And I knew he was Mexican. First of all, it's L.A. Secondly, his back was facing me. He was 5'4", had a giant head. There's no neck. It looked like a rock'em sock'em robot that hadn't been punched in the stomach. And ding. He turned around. His name was Juan. You know what I mean? And Juan, and he had the little Mexico flag right there. And when I see people and I can tell what their comfort language is, I always like to try and greet them in that language for two reasons. So that way, first, they think I speak their bullshit, and that way they won't try and rip me off. And secondly, you know, it makes them feel comfortable right away. And when I do say something in your language, I try to say it the best way I can so you really believe I speak your language. But the minute you reply, I get all fucked up because I've run out of words. So I see him and I go, "Hola Juan, ¿cómo estamos hoy?" He's like, "Hola." And I'm like, "Alrighty then. Listen, I make it look like we need to go back to English, you know, because you're at work and we need to keep it professional." So I go, "I need some paint." He goes, "Sí, ¿qué color?" I go, "Yellow." "Sí, mira." And he holds up gray and white and shades of gray and shades of white. And I'm like, no, yellow. "Sí, mira, yellow." "No, Juan, that's gray and white and shades of gray and shades of white." "No, just say yellow, mira, yellow, yellow." No, that's not yellow. That's fucking gray and white, Juan. "Yellow, mira, yellow, ice, ice." I don't care what your favorite song is right now. I just want yellow paint. "Sí, mira, yellow, ice, ice." I didn't know that yellow meant ice in Spanish. I didn't know that. That's not on the toy. So I get in this big argument with the guy. I'm like, "No, not fucking ice, Juan. Yellow. Sí, mira, yellow. Stop saying mira, yellow. This is not yellow. Mira, yellow, ice. Stop saying yellow ice. I don't want yellow ice. That's disgusting, first of all. I just want yellow. Mira, yellow. Stop saying mira, yellow. Yellow, yellow. No say. Stop. Fuck. What do you say then? No say." I'm like, ugh. Amarillo. Turns out he had the same toy at home. He goes, "Oh, you mean yellow?" I want to be strict, you know. I want to be strict with my daughter. She's only 2, so I can't really gauge how I'm going to be with her yet. I want to be like my parents, but not as crazy. Because Indian parents are a little crazy with their kids, you know. I want to be like a white parent. I love watching white people talk to their kids. White parents have this way of speaking to their children like they're humans. It's beautiful to watch, you know. But I think white parents, I can't be as lenient as a white parent, because white parents, you take it a little too far, you know? Like, you give your kids options. They're a fucking kid. They shouldn't have any options. I was in the mall the other day. I saw a white lady in the food court, and she said to her 5-year-old son, she goes, "Sweetheart, what do you want to eat for dinner?" And the kid goes, "I don't know." "Okay, well, when you figure it out, you let mommy know and I'll make it for you, okay? I love you." She asked a 5-year-old what he wanted to eat. Not, "Do you want this or this?" What? He could have said, "I want shoes. I want to eat a pair of shoes." She would have had to make him a pair of shoes. I can't even comprehend, like, I grew up in an immigrant house. Let me tell you something. In an immigrant house, there's no dinner for the adults and dinner for the children. Mom does not care what the fucking kids like. Mom does not cook for the kids. Mom cooks for dad. Whatever dad liked is what you were eating for dinner. That's the way it worked. It doesn't matter what your dad liked, that's what you were having for dinner. It turns out my dad used to love molten hot plates of lava. I was the only 5-year-old farting fire at 5. They used to call me dragon ass at school. But white parents explain things to their kids, you know? They do. You take the time to do that. That's nice. Indian parents, they're the worst. If they don't want you to do something, they will make up the most insane story as to why you shouldn't do something and scare you into not ever thinking about doing it. And you don't think your parents are creative, so they're like, they couldn't be making that up. That must have happened, you know? I'll give you an example. I grew up just outside of Toronto, small town called Brampton, and B-Town represent. And I grew up in these townhouses, and all the driveways were attached in the townhouses. And at the edge of the driveway was a road, a major road where all the cars can drive. We were obviously not allowed to play on the road. We were only allowed to play on the driveways, for obvious reasons. Now this was the white lady next door telling her son not to play on the road. Sweetheart, mommy doesn't want you to play on the road. Why not? Because it's not safe. So you could get hurt. I don't care. Well, I do. So, if you get hurt, you'll make mommy sad. Do you want to make mommy sad? No. Well, then be a good boy and play in the driveway. Okay. I love you. It was so good, she explained it to him. She told him why he shouldn't do it. She gave him the consequences as to what could happen. He had all the information he needed to not play on the road. And you know what? He didn't play on the road. Not my dad. This is my dad telling me the same thing. Russell! Don't go on the road. You'll get hit by the car and you'll break apart. Not I might get hit by a car. No, I will get hit by the car. Apparently there's only one car in my neighborhood, and I was going to get hit by it, and I was going to break apart. How the fuck do you break apart? When I was a kid, I thought I was made out of Lego because I was going to break apart one day. What's your name, sweetheart? Barfy? Oh, that's wow. That's unfortunate. That's with an F? Huh? PH? Oh, but I could spell fart with a PH. It's still fart. You know what I mean? Barfy. That's no. I mean, I know what it is. It's a dessert too. There's a sweet called Barfy. Did you know that? Well, better brush up on your brownness a little bit there, sweetheart. Man, your name's Barfy. How did they come up with that? Why did they do that to you? Were you born here? In Vienna? Your parents are from India? And they were like, we want to name her. And the doctor was like, hurry up, we need a name. Like, just give me 1 second, sir. Hurry up, time is ticking. Barfy. Your brother Vomit hates his name too. Don't worry about it. I'm sorry. Is that your boyfriend with you? Husband? Some guy? Yeah, the guy beside you. There's nobody on the other side of you, Barf. Well, I can't even call you Barf for short. That doesn't help, does it? Is that your guy? Nice. How are you, buddy? You okay? Do you speak English? Because it's a hell of a good seat to have if you don't fucking speak the language. It's gonna be a really long night for you, pal. That's all I'm trying to say. What's your name? Philip. And where are you from, Philip? Huh? Oh, Austria. You're Austrian, actually. Look at that. Finally. Good job, Barfy. If you're gonna shop local. That's what I say. Has anybody ever done Ancestry.com or 23andMe or anything like that? Who did it? That guy? He did it? You did it? John Travolta looking guy did it? You did it, sir? Hello? We're all fucking looking at you. And we're talking to you. What's your name? Sorry?
Man, don't you wipe that guy's head now? You spit all over it. Where are you from, Renee? Oh, from Vienna. Okay. We were in Rotterdam 2 days ago, and I'm pretty sure they had high COVID numbers out there, just because of their language. I was like, Jesus, you fucking super spreader. What can't you whisper? And so you did your answer. Which one did you do? Oh, you did MyHeritage? MyHeritage.com? And what did you think you were before you did it? You don't know what you thought you were? Your whole life you never wondered, what the fuck am I? Did you just assume you're Austrian? Okay. I don't know how you guys started a war. Maybe Hitler wasn't a good talker, he just talked. And you guys are like, oh. Yeah. Okay.
Give it up for that guy in the witness protection program. I can't tell if you're a lumberjack or a hipster. That's amazing. I can't tell if you're here to smoke trees or cut them down. He's like, smoke them. What's your name, buddy? Carlo. What's your background? What are you? Armenian? Wow, so that's not even a beard. That's, you probably shaved an hour ago, and that's what happened. They are. That's just some hairy fucking people, those Armenians. Armenians are so hairy, Indians go, God damn. Good to see you, Sev. All right, and there's that's a very white man. I don't know if you're that white because there's a brown girl beside you. I know that, I figured that's your wife. You don't just randomly go molesting Indian women without any repercussions. But it's 110 degrees outside. How the f*** are you that white still? You want contrast? Look at the white guy behind you. He looks like he's made out of leather. Look at that guy. That man is indestructible. Oh, good. And you just look like a really light-skinned Indian. Like you have all the Indian features, but then your skin was like, f*** it. I will do everything else, but not the color. No, you got the wrong guy. You got the wrong guy. This right here. Look, right. They focus on there. No, you see him? That guy, yeah. They had it on that guy. I'm like, that's the wrong guy. Yeah, this guy right here. I can't tell if he's wearing a shirt or not. Good. Is that your wife with you? Good job, buddy. Good job. What's your name, anyway? Faraz. You Pakistani? Yeah, so you're Indian? Same. Not any different. Same. Fikkar nakkar, same. Where are you from? You're from France. Oh, okay. What are you doing at a comedy show? I'm just with you. Je suis tout. I don't know if that made any sense, but I think I just said I'm f***ing you, which is all bad. What's your name? Sorry? Some people call you J-Lo? Yeah, I'm not one of those people. What is your name? Jean-Louis? Jean-Louis. Je m'appelle Jean-Louis. What do you do out here? Why do people out here just... I bet you if I asked a normal Indonesian person, I'd get the answers like that. But everybody else... What do you do, Jean? Business. Of course you do business. What kind of business? And don't say none of your. What's your business? Producing scotch? Starch or scotch? Those are two very different things. The beverage or the spray? What is it? You produce what? Starch. Starch. You mean for ironing clothes? Or are we talking about pasta and rice? Those are also starches. You produce starch? What a fucking weird job. How do you even get in that line of work? Oh, I can't get enough potatoes. You love starch. I know. How you doing, buddy? You good? Are you Indonesian? What, half? What's the other half? What, Italian? What the Wow, somebody's mom's a flight attendant. Who's Italian? Your dad? Your mom. Nice. And how did she meet your dad? Your dad was working for the Navy, the Indonesian Navy, yeah. And then he went to Italy and... What's your name? What? Priyan. Why do you say it like a... Why do you gotta be like I'm Priyan? Priyan. Relax, it's not that serious, dude. It's Priyan. Are you Indian there? Priyan. Have you gone back at all? I was there 2 years ago. I was in Bombay, and I was there. It's not we're not going, I'm just telling you I was there. It's not... Bombay wasn't the key word for you to win a prize. It was really the place I was at. I was in Bombay. Here's the trippy part. I was in Bombay 2 years ago, and I was there 1 month before the terror attacks happened. Remember the terror attacks that happened in 2008? Do you know about those, black guy? Not terror attacks, but the ones that happened to my people. Do you know about that? You don't really? You don't? He's like, what happened? You were in Senegal and they don't have news over there? Here's what seriously, there was a terror attack in India. It's not like 9/11. Here's the thing. 9/11 happened, it lasted 20 minutes. This terror attacks in India, 3 days. Only in India could that happen. They could end up like a cricket match. 3 days. It's like, we shall continue this terror tomorrow. But the terrorists have been with India for a long time. They have. They've been, well before 9/11 ever happened, the terrorists have been with India. And here's the messed up part. They keep hitting India, and India doesn't do back to anybody. It's like the terrorists hit us and we go, stop it. Don't do it, man. Put the pants on. I said stop. I'll scratch you. And those are pretty crazy terror attacks that happened in 2008. They were pretty nuts. Personally, not the worst ones that happened in Bombay. The worst terror attacks, in my personal opinion, happened in 2006. And I'm not basing it off destruction or how many people they killed, which was pretty crazy all on its own, but I'm basing it simply off of the date in which they chose to attack. You know, India got attacked on July 11th. We got hit on 7/11. It's almost like the terrorists had a sense of humor that day, you know? Should we get them on the 10th or the 12th? The 11th. The comedy practically writes itself.